everyone. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's doing well. Hi Dave. Thank you for joining tonight. How you doing, buddy? I think tonight we're gonna go ahead and finish the Lego Notre-Dame set, I believe. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then we'll get to make some decisions on what to do next. So while everyone's just joining in the chat, you I'm gonna show you, and it's probably a little nefarious, but I got excited. So after stream last night, let me just go over to the Lego view. After stream last night, I decided that I was going to add on. Thanks, Dave. Oh, and that reminds me, I wanted to lower the bits cost for sound things. I can go ahead and do that from here. But I wanted to add on to the towers because they looked like they just, needed a little something. And so I decided to go ahead and do that. And just to kind of get us going a little bit further so that maybe we could finish stuff up tonight. And I didn't have time to do some of this prep work before stream because I was putting my youngest to bed and it was a little more challenging tonight. So I beg your indulgence. Dave says, "Oh, I'm doing all right. Worked out today. Go you. Very proud of you, dude. And I'm trying to figure out the plans a bit more. I have faith in you. You can do this. And I totally believe that you're going to be able to get it done and you'll be able to do what makes you happy." Right now, I'm just going in and I'm going to try to update the the sound stuff. So I might not see your chats right away. So anyone who's in the chat, if you just give me a moment or go ahead and use one of the sound things to just be like, hey, get your attention. Whatever one's the cheapest, go ahead and use. Right now, I just want to make sure that make, I want to lower prices on stuff because it's ridiculous. Do that. Like, I want things to, oh, actually, here we go. I don't think things should have to, cost so much. And I do want to make some of the stuff free. Come on. So we're doing that. No. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. That we'll keep that. This one we're gonna go down. Come on. Here we go. Actually, do you know what? Here, because I don't care. Maybe eventually I'll change cost these up, but these are all. There we go. Those are free. That's that. Okay, that'll be good enough for now. Hey, Notorious, how are you? I was just saying that I was updating some of the costs for some of the sound stuff, and that hopefully tonight we're going to finish Notre Dame. So if you look below the stream, and Notorious, I know you've been watching and turning on your phone and stuff, but if you look down below in the sound alerts extension, and it should have updated for you, you'll see that all our sound alerts in there are free now. I love that sound. And so that way we'll have that. And it looks, oh, you got an ad. Sorry, Dave. No, thanks, Notorious. Yeah, so I'm intending to stream until, what is it, 8 o'clock until 10 o'clock tonight. And that is my goal. Oh, you had a magic tournament. No, but are you having fun? Yes, you might be getting your teeth kicked in, but are you having fun? Are the people cool or are they just a bunch of jerks? If you're having fun, that's the important thing. I'm intending to stream till 10 o'clock, but since it's Friday and if people are game, I'll go long. If it looks like we're going to get close to finishing this, and I think we are. So I don't want to, and I'm going to repeat that for Dave because Dave's in a ad right now, which ends in like 5 seconds. But I'm going to go ahead and start getting stuff ready for the next section, which actually uses 2 bags. Let me just pull all these out because this is ridiculous. Dave, are you back from the ad, man? That's good to hear. I'm glad. It's always a blast. That it's a good community for the most part. I know. Oh, and I even turned the music on. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm a little bit of a mess tonight. I was saying that I had to put my youngest to bed tonight. My wife and I, we take turns on who we're putting to bed. And it was a little bit of, yep, thank you for the lurk. It's a little bit of a challenge. Let's try a different playlist. I can't believe I got to put music on. Jeez. You would think that I should know better and that I wasn't just brand new. I only haven't done this for a couple weeks. Come on. It's like freaking out on me. We'll go back and let's try it again. Okay. I'm going to try the music thing one more time. It freaked out on me. Okay. Let's open settings, everyone. Here we go. Gamers Lounge. Cool. Playlist is called Gamers Lounge. And it should be starting any moment. Claims it's playing. I don't hear it. I hope you do. Yeah, I don't hear the music at all. What's up with the music tonight? Weird. Claims it's playing. This is not how this stream's supposed to be going. It's supposed to be cool. Hold on. No, we want monitor and output so that we can all hear it. Let me try a different one. There we go. Oh, that was a challenge. Sorry about that, everyone. Oh, and I should put my welcome message up. There we go. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and get some building done. So the next steps, step 340, which isn't open. What? Just like stream tonight is having issues. Oy. Let's go fix that. You can see in my stream instead of the instructions. What is going on in the world? This is really bizarre. Come on. No. Things are being really weird and slow. Okay, there we go. So this next step, step 340, is actually using bag 29, which I've already opened here. I'm just going to move the cathedral a little bit out of the way so we have some more room. And over here, we're using bag 30. And Dave, I don't know if we've lost you or if you're in another stream. Whatever you're doing, it's perfectly fine, man. It's all good. I just want to make sure that you're okay. So I'm hoping to get the stream that will finish this set tonight. And Oh, good, good, good. And then, Dave, during the ad, so you didn't get to hear, but during the ad, I was saying to Notorious that because it's Friday, if people are cool about the idea and want it to happen, I can go long if we're close to finishing the cathedral and we haven't finished it yet. So that's just something to keep in mind. I know Ricky's intending to stream tonight, and I don't want to, like take that infringe on his space because I know we all like to watch him. But I also know tonight is Friday, and I believe Ariana has her friends over, and so Ricky uh, should be going out to get Taco Bell for them at some point, and so his stream might be a little bit later too. So I have no idea. 10. Oh, a shot of peace. It came flying at my face. I feel like we've gone back to yesterday where I'm making jokes about things spurting all over me. So I'll tell you what I did do last night though, because it brought me to tears, like ugly crying like a baby. It was nuts. So in Ricky's stream last night, he put a link to that 1 year anniversary video that Matt Gruff made for him. It had testimonials from people and everything. And so I'm watching that thing in bed on my computer, and I'm watching the stuff. And Matt did a great job on it. First of all, I just need to give him huge kudos for that. But I'm watching the thing, and it is so absolutely touching. And the footage of Ricky early on, where he was just hoping anyone would watch him, and you could tell that he was feeling despair, right? And I get it, I really do, because stuff he was feeling was stuff that I felt when I started podcasting. So I guess I identified with him a lot with that. And so watching that thing, I'm crying. And there's one point where he's quoted in it. There's like this footage where he's saying how he had considered just not doing it anymore. That there was one stream that like striking, I guess, was in, and he really thought like maybe this was it. Like he was just finished the stream and he wouldn't do it anymore. And then he continued, and then you get all these audio recordings of people who watch his streams saying how wonderful he is and how he improved their lives and helped them to get through some dark times. And I'm crying like a baby watching this thing, absolutely just crying and crying. And I wanted to tell him some nice stuff, but I know last night he wasn't in a mindset to be able to hear that. And so I wanted to respect that, but I was just like, whoa, this is powerful stuff. And I hope he understands. I hope he really just, and I think he does, but I hope he understands just how wonderful what he's doing is and about the cool community he's built and that he has. And I don't know, but I found it really moving. This song is not doing it for me. Let's try this. Some lo-fi vibes. So, Dave, you said you were working out earlier. Are you doing any more of that tonight? I'm doing okay. How about yourself, man? Glad it's Friday. A little more chill day at work for me. Got a new supervisor on Wednesday. My old supervisor retired on Tuesday, and I adored her. Really, just she was amazing. It's been an emotional week, but a good week, you know? You've been doing some pretty cool stuff. Let's move on to the next step. 341. Someone just went live. I think. I got a beeping sound. Yeah, I'm not sure who it is. There's a lot of cool people live right now. I'm actually lurking in the stream of 1-800 DMs. That's Ricky's friend. His friend has 5 people in stream right now, and I'm trying to help boost his numbers so he can get that higher average for getting to affiliate. And there's a person in 1-800 DMs chat who is more talkative than me. They go by the username Gaffneybs BS, GAFFNEYBS, and they are just nonstop chatty. That's cool. Let's see. Dave says I'm alright, and yeah, I will maybe do some more working out tonight. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. We're getting some more of these little fence pieces. I actually don't need as many of these, 2, 4, 6, and actually that's exactly what I need. We're just gonna top off here, up top of these. So when you work out, Dave, are there certain exercises that you find you're always doing now, or do you swap it up a lot, or how does that go? Because I'm someone who doesn't work out, but probably should. I'm just kind of curious how that is for people. I mean, I would imagine you rotate between doing, as the joke goes, like leg day stuff and arm day things and whatever, but there must be, you know, some sort of rhyme or reason to how you do stuff, or is it just whatever you feel like that day that you think you want to work on that you tackle? Oh, you found some fabrics that the suit will use. So where are you finding these fabrics? Are you looking online? Are you going to stores? You know, there used to be that company, Joanne Fabrics. I don't know that they're still around. Uh, but a variety of like arts and crafts stores have it. Hobby Lobby, I think, does the whole fabric section of their store. We just got some Hobby Lobbies near us a few years ago. I know they were mostly Midwestern and Southern thing. Dave says, I just do random workout things. I try and do most of it. Oh, and you're searching online. Cool. Now, when you're searching online, are these places that when the time comes you can order from, or just places that you're trying to get an idea for fabrics so that when you do order, you'll know where to go? Just working some more here, everybody. Hello, Kalnala. Hello, Meister. Thank you, everyone, for joining us and for hanging out here. And chat, we're working on the Lego Notre-Dame Cathedral here. Should be finishing it tonight, at least that's my hope. And have done some more work on the towers, and we're building up the tops of them. And then we'll be doing the sides. I don't know if we can call them towers, but like side elevations for where the side rows windows go. And right now we're building up a series of steps here for kind of capping off these 2 big towers here. So we have some pieces that we're working on and getting those going. And I think that, no, I guess this is how it goes. Dave says I plan on ordering the fabrics online unless I can find them somewhere like Joanne or whatever. No, that's smart, dude. Okay. And then, oh, now we need these. So we need 3 per thing. And I'm gonna bring all of you closer down here to see more of what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm on step 345, and we are making these. I can't believe I didn't think of beforehand to do no, that's, is that right? No, that's not right. Oh, I see. It's supposed to be, I think I messed this up. Hold on, everyone. So I think it's hanging, it's hard to tell, but I think it's hanging over slightly. Yeah, of course I want to hear the fabric names. So I think it's like this. Yeah, this seems better. Okay. I'm just kind of evening it out. So yeah, I messed up a little bit with the first one. Hello everyone who's here hanging out in chat. Thank you for doing that. Hope you're having a good evening. We are link friendly. We're a safe and inclusive place. Hi Poo Poo. Thank you for hanging out and lurking. If anyone wants to do like an official lurk, you can always do !lurk. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you can. And then when you come back, if you would like, you can do unlurk. But again, you don't have to do any of those if you don't want to. Just hanging out in the stream is appreciated. It really is, everyone. We're doing some chill vibes. And actually, oh, since there's enough of you in stream, I can do this really cool Pokemon game giveaway I wanted to do. Hold on. So I got a gift from the Pokemon community game it came, and I keep on forgetting to give it away in chat. So there's enough of you here that it'll let me give it away. So I think it just randomly picks who gets a present, but let's do it. So we're doing Poke Gift and see where it goes. Oh, silly me. It says it needs to be at least 5 active PCG players on the chat that did not receive a present within the past 20 minutes. I got it. My mistake. I thought it had to be at least 5 people in chat. It's at least 5 people in chat who are engaging with the Pokemon game. So if any of you want to engage with the Pokemon game and there's enough of you, I will give away the Poke Gift. But I'm not forcing anyone. We had a discussion last night about how useful the Pokemon game is, with some viewers finding it distracting, or at least finding it distracting when I call out what Pokemon are showing and everything. So I am not doing that unless enough people are asking for it, for me to do that. Asking for it sounds like they're asking for it, and that's not what I mean at all. But otherwise, we're just gonna focus on what we're building here. There's my big old hands in the way. And everyone's like, we can't see anything, Jonathan. What are you doing? And I'm all like, I'm sorry. Just reach across and ruin the shot. Okay, so here we go. It's a lot of work for this, but the detail will be nice. Oddbody, Notre-Dame. You're hilarious. What are you up to tonight, my friend? You out at some cool place? Another hot pot place? Or a concert? I mean, after your evening last night, you should be in bed. I can say it's really sweet that you've been popping in this week when you can. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. We got some chill lo-fi vibes going. I'm not sure if I love this playlist or not. I thought we should take a break from the other one and just see how it goes. Here we go. Notre-Dame. that actually. So this is totally not safe for work, but this is a great comedy podcast that I love. It's from England. It's called My Dad Wrote a Porno, and so one of the people on it, in case, oh, you're playing pool in a dive bar. Of course you are. In case people don't know, um, it has three co-hosts. They're all friends, two guys and a girl. And one of the guys, his dad literally wrote a porno. Um, sorry, erotic literature. It's called Belinda Blinked, and we're just raising the camera up because we're gonna do some work here. And so they read it. Sorry, that was too fast. Hi, Mike. And they read it, and it's so poorly written. It's hilarious. Oh, that's much better for the top. But there was in one of the books, there's a chapter called Amsterdam, and so that's what I thought of when you're like Notre-Dame, and I'm just like, haha. Moving on to step 350. Who's winning in pool? Tell me you're not playing for money. Don't play for money. Or if you are, do low stakes, please. You're gonna make me nervous. We're gonna make two of these. Let's get out from under that. I should strap my left arm to my body so that I don't. Oh, wait a sec. So that I don't just keep on shoving it in the middle of the camera so people can't see what I'm doing. Oh, that's not the right piece. Okay, here we go. We're building some sub-assemblies. These are going to be going on. One's going to go here, and then one's going to go over here as we do this. And Dave, I think I missed your the names of the fabrics. So let me scroll back up and take a peek at that because I don't want to miss that. I just got lost in what I was doing. So let me go take a peek and we'll see what it is. Yeah, good enough. Okay, let's scroll back up in chat and get caught up. Dave says, all right, the fabric names are Classic Rust Luxury Teddy Faux Fur, Snow White Luxury Teddy Faux Fur, and Dark Purple Luxury Teddy Faux Fur. That sounds cool. Those are actually really good names. They make it very easy to figure out what kind of the colors are, and I can get a good mental picture. Sorry, my hand went in front. I can't help it. I'm hopeless. There we go. Oh, actually, wait a sec. I need double? Oh, wait, no, I did it right. Never mind. Dave says, yeah, the site is called Howl Fabrics. Oh, they know their audience. Yes, they do. That's very smart. So these are going on the inside. We want like this. Oh, oops, I missed a thing. I was like, how am I connecting these things? Because they're not anything on to go. I've got to do these clips. That's okay. We'll do them now. So in the dive pool hall, what are you drinking? Because you must be drinking something, right? Is it something good? Or is it just like crappy local beer? There must be something better to drink there. I know it's a dive bar, but still there has to be something good. Here we go. So this goes here. Let's do that again. Howl Fabrics. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Do it like this. Cool. Cool, cool. Let's do this. I wish I knew who half these Pokemon were. I literally have no idea. Because I didn't keep up. Any of you keep up? What's everyone think about the music? It's a little depressing for me. How are we feeling about it? Anyone be upset if I change it? These go here. And I'm presuming no one will care, but just thought I'd ask. Usually I like lo-fi, but I don't know, I'm not feeling it tonight. Make some roofs on step 356. Here we go. Yeah, we're changing this music because I don't know. I haven't figured out how to get. So I use Amazon Music, and I haven't figured out how to get that to play on stream. But there's this really cool, just ambient sound stuff that I love, and I would love to get that to play, but it doesn't work for me. So it's something I'll have to try. You think you forgot something? What do you think you forgot, Dave? It looks like an ad. It's going to start in 51 in like 48 seconds. I'm going to go and pick a different sound. Oh, I wonder what chill is. Yeah, Twitch is telling me incoming ad break. Ad starts in 25 seconds. But I think there's a delay until when the ad actually starts. And I could be wrong. So we're doing 2 of these. Oh, so these are going to be roofs that go here. So that's what I'm doing. And I am going to put a sticker here. I just haven't figured out what sticker I want to put there. I'm actually trying to borrow from a local library, borrow a Cricut machine. I used to think they were called Crycut. Someone else told me they're called Cricut. But I want to borrow one of those because I want to see if I can make my own stickers. And if I can, then I think I'm gonna go ahead and okay, this is better. And if I can't, then I might try to get one for Christmas maybe, to see about making my own stickers and vinyl and see if I can help people with making stickers too. Okay, looks like there's an ad break. I apologize for my singing. I can't help making noise when I hear music I like or chair dancing. It's something I do all the time. And really probably embarrassing. But also, life's too short, yo, right? Dave, I think you're in an ad break, so you probably can't hear me. And if you can hear me, hooray. I don't know why you would have got the other ad and not this one. but I would love to see the photo. Okay, good. I mean, not good you're getting ads, but at least now it's making sense. I should get like an emoji or a sound alert for ads so people can just play that. Don't worry, I'll say that again in chat. Ads are over. So, Dave, I was saying that um, it makes sense to me that on how ads are working for you now. Before, it was kind of confusing that you weren't getting ads when it claimed ads were playing. So, like, now I know I can trust what it's saying. And I was also remarking that I should get something like a sound alert for people to play when there's ads going. So if I'm not looking at the chat, that's where Twitch puts a notification for me if there are ads. If I'm not looking at the chat, that at least this way I'll be able to hear a thing and I'll know that means there's ads. So I don't say anything too important. And also that it's kind of weird for me to be like, oh wait, there's ads. So some of you can't hear stuff because there's ads, but others of you can because you're subscribing. And that's just a Twitch thing, you know? So let me read your chat, Dave, now that I had my little spiel there. And let's see what you said. You said, oh, I forgot to show you one photo I found off of the internet that I've been looking at as I work out. Yeah, DM it to me, dude. You know how to reach out to me. Totally do it. That's why you got that, man. You can absolutely reach out to me. We are... That seems a little far. Does that really? No, I guess that is it. Just seems a little far. Oh. Thank you, everyone who's lurking. Appreciate each and every one of you that you're willing to be here and stream with us. It means a lot to me. There's so many things you could be doing on your Friday night, or any night really, that you're choosing to willingly be here. I'm really touched. Sure thing, Dave. Go ahead. Take your time, dude. I'm going to be here building Notre-Dame and not getting as far as I thought I would be. But I've been having so much fun chatting with all of you. And also, this roof is doing double. It's just taking a lot of extra steps. That's all. Hi, True. Thank you for being here and lurking. I hope everything is well with everyone. Hi, Apple Bottom, Jean, Florida. Thank you for popping in here. I hope you're having a good evening. So, for me, Lego is kind of a twofold sort of thing. So, I love them as a kid, right? When I was a kid, I was into classic castle and space, and I loved the pirates and that sort of thing. So, that was something that I really adored. But then also, I like that they're a cool mindfulness thing so that you can do them at your own pace. Some people fly through them, others don't. But that it's something you can do and you can just kind of relax and be chill. It has great mental health benefits for people. So that's something that I'm really into as well. And it just fits all those remarks. So is it okay if I call you Apple? If not, please correct me. But are you into Lego? What do you think about them? And if you are there certain themes that you really like? If Lego has so many options out there, it can be hard to choose. Thanks, thanks. Okay. I want to make sure I'm being respectful and using whatever sort of names you go by online or that you prefer people to use. We are a safe and inclusive space here for everybody. That's the wrong piece, yo. No, do you know what? You are absolutely not wrong. Um, saying that you think Lego's overpriced. Lego is exceptionally expensive. There's no doubt about that at all. There are other options out there for people. Not everyone can afford Lego, and Lego, I think, is purposely keeping prices high. Not, let me correct that. I don't think I know. So I have a buddy who has a Lego resale store, and I remember once he was telling me how Lego doesn't like to discount their stuff because they don't want it to be seen as like a discount thing. They want it to be seen as you like in a prestige sort of toy, right? Toy is probably an oversimplification, so if you forgive me for that. But that they want it to be seen as like high quality sort of thing, and so that's why they don't want to discount their stuff or anything. Oh, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. And so I completely agree. And yeah, Notre Dame is one of those black box sets, and it absolutely is this. I have two young kids, and Lego, of course, is expensive, as you're saying, and I don't disagree about it being overpriced. For me, it still has value. I definitely cannot afford to buy Lego as frequently as some people. There's, some online who are every new set comes out and they're buying it, and I'm thinking, how can you afford to do that? So what I do is I wait and I save up. I'll get Lego as presents from people, and I will also I do a podcast about tabletop war games. Been doing it for 20 years as of now, and I've been finding ways to blend that with tabletop gaming, that and Lego together. And so I have. Oh, I see. Okay, I was doing this wrong. So I see. Let me get a closer look for all of you. And so that's how I can fund some of the stuff. Because for my podcast, I have sponsors and everything, and so we kind of make it work. And then now with me doing some Twitch stuff, this isn't going to stay right. Okay, there we go. That's a little tall. But with some of the Twitch stuff, it might be a case where, like, if enough money gets raised from Twitch, I can pay for sets that way. But like, you shop around, you get discounts, you try to find deals. Different places and stores will have deals. You can find some at Target or Walmart. There's groups online that help you track down some of that stuff. So thank you for asking about that. They have a thing called the Ambassador Program, and I did apply for my podcast, and they turned it down, which is perfectly fine. It makes sense because at the time I didn't have as much Lego content in my podcast as I had wanted. I still think the idea is sound, but I'm thinking that maybe waiting a while and trying to do it with the Twitch stream here, that maybe they'll would consider allowing me to be on the ambassador program. And with the ambassador program, I think they give like free review copies of stuff or discounted early access or something like that. Um, for everyone else, there's ways to get Lego cheap, but also there's other options out there, right? So, Apple, I know you said that you're a cheapskate. I'm not going to call you a cheapskate. I think you're just trying to be extra mindful with your money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there are other companies out there, right? So there's the whole like Lepin Lego situation. There's also Mega Blocks, Nano Blocks. There's a variety of options out there for people. And there's also ways to get Lego more affordably too. So there's ways to do it if people are willing to shift expectations and views. That's just my opinion. Now, Apple, I know you said that you believe Lego is overpriced, and I'm agreeing with you. Do you like building with blocks? Whether if it's not Lego, if it's another company or another style, or is it just that you like watching it and that's all cool too? Just trying to figure out maybe what sort of stuff you're into. These are extra pieces we have from these two bags, and I'm just gonna read. So with the architecture series, for those who don't know, and I've been trying to say it every stream, one of the things that they do is they'll have informational blurbs throughout the instruction book to talk about what some information about the real landmark or place or so forth. So right here, it says the smaller rose windows are represented with Lego hubcap elements. So these are for the smaller rose windows. So we can get a nice look here. Let's see. Let's see, just heads up, I'm watching the spoilers. Don't worry. Nope, you're good, dude. I got that, Dave. And Apple, let's see, you see, just entering a new category of stuff to watch. Well, hey, no, that's awesome, dude. Or let me take that back. I use dude no matter of gender, but that is awesome. I enjoy building car scenes, street cars in real life. That's awesome. I'm a mechanic. That's my thing. I admire that. I admire people who work with their hands. I do not have those skills, and I admire people who can do that sort of stuff. So thank you for your work that you do, because without you, none of us could get anywhere. Our cars would be broken down, and we'd be like, "Oh no, what do we do?" Thank you. And having a really good mechanic is so important. So very, very important. Okay. I'm going to lift this on the side so people can see what this is. Apple, I hope you enjoyed the stream. This is a new category of stuff for you to watch. And I have to say, this channel will not always be Lego. I'll be playing some computer games from time to time. You see the big rose window here and the little one. And then also, I'm going to be poorly, but I'll be painting miniatures. It's not as much skill as it is just knowledge and enough redneckery to make it work. You are funny. So, like, for example, I have this fig right here, which is not showing up as well because I have gone ahead and brush primed it black. But, you know, using a brush and painting all the details on it. It will take me a long, long time. It won't be great, but I'll be happy with it. And it's another nice mental health thing. Working with your hands is really good for one's mental health. Let's put on the other smaller rose window right here. It just kind of fits in. And one of the nice things about all these roof elements is, so like I put these together to kind of form the roof, but this comes off. So that way you can get a better view inside because this whole roof comes off. They make it nice and easy. Not every architecture set's like that. There we go. The instruction book for right here says 1245. The overall structure is complete. Oh, so this is Notre-Dame Cathedral. It's in Paris, France, and I'm trying to remember the year, but there was the year that it. Oh, I put this on the wrong one. I took it. Where it caught fire, and so that was a big tragedy. Yeah. So that's what this is. I made a boo-boo. on something, and I'm just fixing it right here. Actually, I have multiple of these. Hmm, did I do something weird? Maybe I did. Uh, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, let's do this. Sorry, I'm totally off camera. I'm sorry about that, everyone. Just trying to fix my mistake. I was like, what did I do wrong? And I'll hold it up to the camera so you can see what I had done. This doesn't, fall apart completely or anything like that, but it is a little fragile. So I'm gonna keep my ham fist to myself. So right here, as you can see, these things that look like ribs, these are the flying buttresses. On the real building, they connect to the walls, and so what they do, they allow for these gigantic windows because the walls and the weight of the roof and everything that gets supported by the flying buttresses because the weight gets distributed out away from the windows, and then the force gets pushed down. So that's why that. So there's flying buttresses all over the darn thing, and this is it's really cool. Let's see. Have you done the Sistine Chapel yet? So actually, Lego kind of has a rule where they don't do religious buildings, and people were surprised that they did this. I think the reason why they did this set was because the real one caught on fire, and I think they were viewing it more as a French landmark than as a religious location. Kind of like how Lego says that they don't uh, allow modern weaponry or warfare, so you don't find tanks and warplanes and things like that. But on the same breath, they will do Star Wars, or they'll do medieval stuff. So I have a lot of medieval castle stuff here. I can actually, if people will indulge me, it might take a moment, be a little shaky, but I'm going to show you some of my castle things. So hold on. So that right there, the yellow castle right there, that's the original Lego. Yeah, I agree with you. Lego Warplane would be killer. There's third-party companies that take Lego bricks and make like their own tanks and stuff, and a tank will be 60, $70, or a fighter plane or a bomber would be, about the same. This yellow castle came out in 1979 in the UK and 1981 in the US. This is original, it's vintage, it's the very first Lego castle, and they made it yellow because at the time they were like, we don't do war stuff. And they figured if they did it in yellow, people would know it wasn't actually war stuff. And then if we move forward, that's a think like Robin Hood, that's a Wood Forestman hideout. It's a modern remake of the original that they did. And then over here, this is a brand new Lion Knight's castle that pays homage to the original. And on the back side in one of the rooms, which I can't get at right now, there actually is like a super tiny mini yellow Lego castle. So it's kind of cool. And I have more stuff. I have pirate ships and everything, but they're not all set up. So let me adjust the camera again. Please bear with me. And Dave, I would love to hear your joke, dude. And again, I'm just fixing camera. So we're doing bags 31 and 32 together. There's a ton of small pieces. This is going to be interesting. I'm just going to keep working on it while Dave gets a funny joke together. And there's another informational blurb here. It says 1245 modifications continue and lateral chapels are added along the nave. So I'm Catholic, but I respect all religions, belief structures, and those who are agnostic, atheists, and so forth. So if you don't know, in the Catholic Church, and the cathedral is just like a really fancy church, uh, chapels can be little like side nooks in a building you can go and pray and learn specific things. So what they're saying is those were added in later on into Notre Dame. And Dave, what do you got to say? Already, what do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? I don't know. Anyone in chat have an idea? What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? Dave's had some really good like dad jokes lately. I'm just counting out the pieces I need. In Lego, there's a thing called No Link where you get all the like parts and you put them together. So that way you just kind of have them lined up. And Apple, I would imagine like as a mechanic, when you're lining up your tools or the parts, you kind of put the like things together to just make your job easier. I think that'd probably be the closest analog. Dave says, okay, so what do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? An irrelevant. That's funny. Thank you for sharing that. So let's see, we get 8, 4, 4, 8, and I need 30 of these things. That's 10. I'm going to be going through a lot of these. So that's 12. We got 20. 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And let's see now. I'm going to be using these. So these actually, Dave, feel free to share as many as you want. So these pieces here, this camera's not focusing as well as I would like. Oh, actually, did I not set the... Oh, that's why I didn't even set the thing. Let me set this up. Those pieces are actually like gold bar kind of pieces. They're used in Star Wars sets in a different color to represent expensive metals. So for any of you who watch The Mandalorian, they're used in like Mandalorian sets for that sort of thing. So it depends on the color. But right here, we're going to be using a bunch of these on here, but in a different color, they would be like money, precious metals. So again, I need 30 of them. So that's 18, 19, 24, 28, 29, 30. Dave says, how does the moon cut his hair? Okay, any guesses from anyone? How does the moon cut its hair? And Apple, if you're still floating around, what other sort of stuff are you into? You said you're a mechanic. Do you have other hobbies or interests? You play video games, really into watching movies, uh, rebuild motorcycles, super into lawn care. You're like a sci-fi fanatic. Do you do karate, or you're really into art? So many things out there in the world. Okay, so how does the moon cut his hair? He clips it. Thank you for the follow. DUI VIP 9999X exclamation point. What is the way that you'd like me to refer to you? And I appreciate you popping in here to the stream, and of course the follow is super cool. Just working on Lego Notre-Dame. And hoping we'll finish tonight. We're doing bags 31 and 32, which means we only have 2 bags left. And of course, we literally just opened these bags in our sorting. This is going to take a little bit, people. We've already been streaming for an hour, but I said, depending on where we are, that we could go long if people are into it. And if not, that's cool. I don't want to have to finish it off stream because I think it'd be cool for it to be finished on stream. But we'll do what we can. And actually, let me see if I can figure out how to do a poll, because since we're going to be finishing this tonight, I'm curious if people would like to vote on what we do next stream. And we'll see what the vote is, and I'll take it into advisement. So let me just put these last few pieces on here, and then I'll see about getting that poll going. So anyone who would like to can do it. I should be able to do a poll. You know, people have done it. Okay, let's see. We got another joke in chat. Dave says, "What did the plate say to the other plate?" What did the plate say to the other plate? Dinner's on me. I like that. That's a good one, man. Has anyone been watching? Is anyone into Star Wars, first of all? I'm a gigantic Star Wars fanatic. I've been since I was a tiny one. I'm curious if anyone's been watching The Acolyte and what you think about it. I've seen a few episodes of it. Okay, here we go. Good, so those are done. So we got an ad break starting in about a little under a minute. And so I'm going to use that time to go ahead and try to figure out the poll. But don't worry, I'm not going to run the poll until after ads are over. Okay, so I think we're probably in an ad break. I can't see if I go to another window, I can see the chat. It's just not going to show me if ads are going or not, but I can see your chat in there. So I'm just waiting until ads are over before I run the poll, because I don't want any of the time to get taken up while ads are happening. And I gotta say, I am liking that we've managed to not intersect with the Pokemon captures happening with the Pokemon spawns. So when ads are over, if someone wouldn't mind just posting that in chat, I'll wait a few moments too, and then I'll say it again in case the ads are still happening. Okay, looks like ads happening now. I got a notification. Okay, we'll do the hydrate 2 after the ad. Just getting some pieces on during ad. Oh, you know what? different images on that. Okay, so we do the front here. 40-second ads. I'm glad that I kept the ads short. I hate those like 3 minutes of ads. I know some streamers need to do them, but I don't like them. It doesn't show that they're on the other side, but clearly they are. It's hot down here, people. Okay, ads are over. I'm just putting my fan on, and I'm gonna kind of face it away from me. If that's too loud, let me know. But ads should be over. So I'm gonna go ahead and run the poll, everyone, for what we should do next stream, because this will get finished tonight. So you have two options. Build a new Lego set. Go and start the poll. Or, oh wait, let's see. Highlight appearance, default. Yeah, I want default. Okay. I get to pick all the options. Jeez. Okay, I think I did that. That's a lot of things to click. Okay. Alrighty, so we got a poll going on for what we should do next one. The poll is going to run for like 5 minutes. We got a hydrate going on. Thank you, Dave, for the hydrate. I will drink some water. There we go. And everyone else, you should take a moment to hydrate, or if you need to take a bio break, if you need to take some medicine or stretch or anything, take this opportunity to go ahead and do that. I'm just putting some last pieces up. And it's funny, this doesn't really show where these go. It's just like here, these go here. But I don't know, I may be missing something. Looks like we're 50-50 so far. Oh, I missed the joke, Dave. Let me go back and take a peek at it. Just gonna put these last two pieces on here, and then I'll take a peek at the joke. Okay, let's see. One last joke. What kind of tree fits in your hand? A palm tree. That's good. And actually, do you know what? While I wait for people to take the poll, I'm actually going to pause stream because I'm going to take a bio break. I realized I didn't use the restroom before stream because I was rushing to get down here to stream. So why don't you take a bio break to everyone? Do what you need to. If you have to go to the bathroom, get a drink, something to eat, or whatever, and be back in like 5 minutes or less. Be right back. Okay, come on. Okay, we're back, everyone. Thank you for your understanding there. And I try to get those breaks done before stream, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. I drank a lot of tea and caffeinated beverages today, a lot of liquids. So I hope you all were able to take your bio break too. And we're going to be starting in step 371. But before we do, there's another blurb here because we're moving forward in time. So one of the cool things about the Lego Notre-Dame set is as you build it, you're building in the same order that it was literally built. So we moved into 1789 to 1860. During the turbulent years of the French Revolution, 1789 to 1799, the noble Notre Dame Cathedral suffered damage and gradual decay. Windows, altars, and tombs were destroyed, and bells were dismantled to be melted down. In 1792, rioters tore down the statues from the Gallery of Kings and dismantled the spire. For a while, the cathedral was even used to store wine and other goods. But in the wake of the revolution followed an emerging awareness and appreciation of French national heritage. The publication and widespread international acclaim of Victor Hugo's The Hunchback of Notre Dame in 1831 cemented the cathedral's status as a cultural gem in world history. From 1843 to 1860, architects Jean-Baptiste Lassus and Eugène-Emmanuel Viollet-le-Duc led the cathedral through an extensive restoration campaign to the version of the historic landmark we knew, well, noted, it says Notre-Dame, but knew because fire, yo. And Dave sits back and grabs a sandwich. Cool, what kind of sandwich did you get? Was it the same that you had last night? So we are building some spire thingies here. And Lego droid arms are back in use. So let's just pull up what we need here. We need a couple of these. And then 8 1x1s. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, and then now. Hi, Kalnala. Thank you. Look, you got a total dial. Very cool. Congrats, yo. We're just spinning this around a little bit because we're actually working on here and here. How are you tonight? I hope you're having a good evening and that you've had a good week. Any cool plans for your weekend, maybe? Nope. Spoink escaped. Escape. No exciting plans? That's okay. What are you up to tonight? How's your day been? You do any interesting things? Work go okay? I'll just put in some spires. Okay, no, that's okay. Put in some spires in here. And actually, it looks like it's supposed to be like this, like a little bit offset. Let's get you down low to see a little bit more. To see a little bit better. There we go. I ordered another camera, a third camera set up so I could just have one for like low shots, like down here, and then one that would be a higher view. That would be smart to do. Do you have any projects you're working on or things keeping you busy? Okay. So now we're on step 371. Let me update the instructions to there because I fell behind. That happens. I get excited and I start chatting. And then I realized, oh wait, I didn't actually do what update the instructions at all. Silly me. Hey Dave, thank you for coming back. You know I love having you here, man. I love all of you who come, and I'm really grateful that any of you want to come and watch or lurk or participate with the streams. It's all good. So now we're moving on to step 372. We're doing a lot of spiry portalings. Just listening to you and doing computer catch-up work, Kalnala. Cool. Thank you for listening. I hope your computer catch-up work isn't too bad. Let's see, we need 8. Actually, we need 16. 16 1x1 studs, and then I need 8 spires. So we get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, I see. So 4 of them are going to be one-offs. I'm just going to move those a little bit over here. So these right here are going to be just 1x1s, and then these are going to be doubled up. So let's do the 1x1s first. Let's get these in. Actually, alignment doesn't matter because they're just going to go in a thing. So Kalnala, for those who are in the chat, if you're so willing, what sort of stuff are you into? Just so people maybe can get to know each other a little bit better. I honestly thought I would be making faster progress than I am, but I'm gonna say I can't really be upset about it. I've had a just super busy week at work, and it has been bonkers. Okay, so let's see. I got 4 of these, and so we're gonna be doing here and this one, but the 1x1 ones are going in first. So let me just rotate so I can try to get a good placement. And then we do this so it matches. We get some nice spires. We'll just kind of rotate around, and I can back up to as I'm knocking stuff around. There we go. Actually, a pretty chill night. Okay, I'll rotate over here like this. Like so. To do these last spires right here. Actually, add some nice detail. And I will have better pics taken and put on my socials, which let me just pop a link to all of them for all of you in case you want to follow. Don't feel that you have to, but you can if you'd like to. And especially Instagram will have pictures. Now we're on to step 373. And since we're getting near the end of the steps, there's a lot more blurbs. It says in 1350, finishing touches to Notre-Dame are complete. Pinnacles on the uprights of the flying buttresses, that's what we're going to be working on next, were redone before they were replaced yet again in the 19th century. And so for this step, I need to grab 14 spires and then 28 of the 1x1. So I believe that's going to use up all my spires that I have left in this bag. So let's see. We got 4, 5, So that's 10. Actually, wait, nope, I'm grabbing too many, I think. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I was grabbing way too many spires. Sorry about that, everyone. But I do need 28 1x1s, so that's going to be quite a few. So that's 10. That's 18. That's 20. And here's 28. Hey, thanks for coming back, yo. So we're just doubling these up. And then popping a spire on top. And this is really chill music. Oh, yeah, do you know what? You're right. And it disappeared. Let me scroll up in chat to see the poll. I totally forgot about it. I was like, da 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 da. Let's see how the poll went. Did it just disappear on me? How do I get to see the results of the poll? Let's check something. Yeah, I was all excited about the poll, and then I said, let's take a break so the poll can happen. I'm going to go to my creator dashboard to see if it shows it here. Because it must keep track. Let's see. Alerts, maybe? No. We'll do activity. Huh. Well, heck. Did the poll just go away? Hold on, let me do a quick search, everyone. I'm just looking up their how-to for doing it. Okay. Okay. Do-do-do. Oh, okay. So there's a website I can go to. Hold on. No, I pasted. Hold on. Let's see. I'm getting the results right here. Oh, they're tied. The poll is tied. It's 1-1. I just put a link to see that. Dr. Hubby does a string spinning thing. Maybe I just do that then. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to just change over on the stream. Hold on a second. Just bear with me. And I set it up so you can see my browser. Gonna do the thing so we can actually see a special thing. Just bear with me, everyone. And I'll spin a wheel. Let's see how it goes. Once it, here we go. Alrighty. So you should see it on your window, and I'm just gonna go ahead and resize it because this is ridiculous. Nope. I know you sent me one of the photos. I was gonna look at it after stream, if that's cool. I just wanna resize this window. God, it's so big. There we go. No, come on. Why is this being so picky? Hold on. My streaming software is just having a rough night. It's usually not this peculiar. Come on. Oh, come on. If this gives me too much trouble, I can just do it and tell you the results. But this is being a pickle. I was like, what are you doing? Okay, come on. Let's try one more time. Okay, there we go. It's not perfect, but you're gonna be able to see where it lands. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin it. And we're gonna see what it says. Okay, it's saying build Lego. So that's what we're gonna do for next stream. And then I can toss that. Yep. Okay, there we go. So we'll build Lego next time, which will end up being another poll. Let me get this stuff here right done. And then after I finish this bag, we can do another poll to determine what actually gets built. Yeah. An ad break starts in 59 seconds or so. Twitch claims that'll give me a chance to do a little catching up on this. Oops. Push them in. Hey, 1-800. It's going well. How did your stream go? I'm sorry that I didn't get to participate more in it, but I wanted to lurk and get your numbers up. Having people lurking and getting numbers up helped me a lot to go for affiliate, and Ricky was a huge help for me. And he said that you're a friend of his, and I wanted to pay it back. Ads are probably going to be starting in a few seconds, so you're not going to hear me in a moment. Use this time to go big. There we go. Oh, maybe ads didn't actually happen. It's weird. Their warnings on Twitch are really bizarre. They'll say like, "Oh, that ads are gonna happen, and then it's nothing, and then I start talking and getting into something, and then Twitch is like, "Yes, it's this." Oh, it annoys me. I gotta get it to do sounds. Let me just type in chat. Verbally reply when ads end in 1 minute. Yay! Oh, they're still going. Okay, there's a delay, I guess. It claims ads are done, but the cake is a lie. Just let me know in chat, please, when the ads really are done, because it seems Twitch is lying, and you can't hear me. But when they're done, I know you'll let me know. Because they lie. Okay, ads must be done by now, right? They have to be. That's my guess. So 1-800. Let's see. No worries. It was fun. Cool. Oh, I did that wrong. I'm glad it was good. And I'm sorry to say, I don't know who Rachel is. Is she your partner? Girlfriend, wife, significant other, really good friend. But she loves when she sees Lurk in the chat. Cool. I like that. She'll be the female on stream. Not stream yet. I think what you're doing is really cool. And I doubt he will have mentioned me. But Ricky knows that I do. Yay, back to the land of the living, Dave. Cool. Ricky knows that I do a tabletop wargaming podcast. This is my 20th year of doing it, and I mentioned it not to like inflate myself or anything, but because of that, I got really excited when Ricky said that he was helping a friend set up a stream for Twitch who's into role-playing games. And I got excited because I'm connected with some of the people who created D&D and other well-known role-playing games. So I'm connected with people who worked with Gary Gygax, connected with his kids, not all of them, but a good chunk of them. And on my podcast, I talk with game designers, we talk with artists and authors and GMs and all sorts of stuff to just talk about gaming and people's processes and to also just kind of cover conventions and stuff. So knowing that you're going to be doing a really cool RPG thing got me excited. And yeah, so I'm a nobody, but I like to say like I'm famous adjacent, but I'm not a cool DM like you are though. You're running games, you know all the stuff. I think that's just fantastic. So I'm eager to watch some of your VODs, see some of those video on demands, and to learn some stuff that you do. I don't actually play role playing games. I do miniatures gaming more and other stuff, but I want to learn from you, dude. I want to see stuff and get more into things. So I'm really excited for your channel, and I want your channel to do well. And so it's cool, and I appreciate you popping in here. Right now, I'm going to be reading from the Lego instruction manual because for Lego architecture sets, they put little informational blurbs in here. And so for this step 375, we really are almost done. Excuse me. It says 1858, the tabernacles on the flying buttresses are added by Jean-Baptiste Lassus and Eugene Emmanuel Viollet-le-Duc. And I'm going to make some, and then you'll see what I mean in a second. But I think this is one of the last steps for this bag, or these two bags. So 1-800, I don't know if that's, if you want me to refer to you as 1-800, or if you prefer something else, a different name, if you want me to use your real name, or if there's another moniker you go by. Max. Oh, Max is a name I adore, and someday I can tell you why. It's not like anything weird, but it's just, that's one I can easily remember. So Max, when you're DMing, are there certain role-playing games that you really like to DM? Are there rule sets that you really like, or things that you don't? I was asking Ricky last night if you're more theater of the mind kind of DM, or if you're into Dwarven Forge or whatever, and he said you have a whole like Dwarven Forge set up, and that he's done some 3D printed things and other stuff for you. I know the founder of Dwarven Forge, Stefan, and he's a great guy. He's also a lot of fun to party with. So Stefan has set me up with a small amount of Dwarven Forge stuff, and I admire it. So I imagine if you have anything like that, whether it's dungeon tiles or other stuff, that it must look amazing. Okay, 14 of these. I get just really excited about people's processes. So I apologize for all the questions I'm throwing at you. And if you don't want to answer them, that's okay. Just tell me, stop asking, dude, and I won't bother you. No, it is a lot to type. I'm sorry. It's like asking you, what is your favorite thing to breathe? So right now I'm streaming, so I couldn't do a Discord call, but I gotta say, you actually have intrigued me a lot, and I want to watch some of your streams, but maybe you and I could collab if you'd ever be so interested. And you might be interested in coming on my audio podcast maybe sometime, if we could work something out. So you could talk about what you do. I think people would enjoy that on my show. Oh, cool. Okay. Uh, just to kind of give you an idea of the show and the metrics and just kind of how things are. So in case you change your mind. And again, I feel like a total tool because it seems like I'm inflating myself and really, I hate it. I don't really keep track of this stuff, but I know these things because people ask me sometimes. So my podcast is the longest running tabletop wargaming podcast in existence. We average about 1,300 people listening per episode. That places us in about the top 20% of podcasts globally. And the thing to keep in mind is there's like all these podcasts that the famous people do. So whatever celebrity, and they get millions and millions and millions of people. And then there's tons of podcasts out there who they're lucky if they get 20 people listening. And I remember those days. That's how I kind of started, where I was just speaking into the void. And then there's also a lot of podcasts that just stop and they don't, they get to episode 10 or episode 30, they're lucky. So it's just kind of a matter of I was in the space early enough and timing was well, and I've stuck around because I'm stubborn or an idiot, I don't know which, and just keep at it. But I think people would be into what you do, that my community would be into it. And I do a conversational format. So it's not like a Barbara Walters interview where it's, you know, fact checking things or whatever. It'd be more like I'll have some general ideas for things that I might want to bring up, but overall, be just chatting with you and seeing what you do. And you might say something that'll trigger me, and then we go off on a tangent to go somewhere. Just kind of have a fun conversation. I like to kind of give the vibe of just friends hanging out at a game store or someone's house, talking about the games that we like, and for the listeners to feel that way too, that they're just kind of part of this friendly group. So think about it. I'm not holding you to it, but if you want to, just consider it. And I can also send you an official invite. I'll send it by email if that's cool. You can find me on Ricky's Discord under this name if you want. I presume you must be on his Discord, but if not, hop on. I'm presuming you have socials. You can hop on any of these socials that I have, and we can connect that way too. Let's see. You said Max. It could be just us, and I would still be happy talking about this stuff. That's cool. Are you familiar with the RPG Top Secret by Merle Rasmussen? It's an old one from the 70s, is it? It's like spies, kind of James Bond sort of thing. Oh, I want a Vaporeon. No problem. I was gonna say, if you were, I'm friends with the guy who is a co-owner and founder of Solarian Games, and they have their rights to Merle's new version of that called New World Order, New NWO. And so that guy's a game designer, and he does a variety of stuff. And I know the designer who does Hyperborea. It's a starting sorcerers and swordsmen and sorcerers of Hyperborea, I think it is. He worked with Gary way back, but he's a really nice guy, and it's just I get game designers and I get DMs, and it could be a fun chat. That's all. We're going to be doing bags 33 and 34, which are the last two bags here. And there's a note here that says at 226 feet or 69 meters, the two towers of the western facade, here and here, made Notre-Dame Cathedral the tallest building in Paris until the construction of the Eiffel Tower in 1887 to 1889. And there's going to be spires that I'm going to be putting on after I open these bags. And just so people can see, yeah, Copperporian. Here are the two bags. And you can see it's mostly foliage. The foliage is going to take a little bit, I think. So, 100, 100. Let me give you a shout out, silly me. People, please check out 1-800 DMs. Check out Max and give him a follow, please. I already follow him, but please give him a follow. Help him on the road to becoming an affiliate here at Twitch so that he can reach more people and share awesome content. I can't wait to watch some VODs and check out more stuff. But I think everyone should check you out. And Max, do you have a set schedule that you're using for streaming? If you do, feel free to share it in the chat. And also, we are very link friendly. So you can link to any of your things. Link, I know I did a shout out, but like you can link to your stream, link to any of your socials, or whatever other stuff you do. Just go ahead and do it because I love to promote other people and get them the attention that they deserve. And you're a friend of Ricky's, and I think Ricky is amazing, and he really inspires me, and his ethos matches that of mine. So if you're a friend of his and he is encouraging people to support you, I am going to encourage people to support you as well. That's just how I roll. Let's see. Max says, professional opinion. Should I create a new Discord account to use for everything so that it's separate from my personal life? Personally, yeah. Like if short answer is yes. Long answer is yes, but so the thing is, as you're doing more of this professionally, you might be encountering people who you will have to interact with professionally that you don't want to know all your personal stuff. Like you don't want them to know like when you celebrate a birthday, if you're going out somewhere, or when like if your house gets a flood, or if your dog is sick or whatever. Like you know, I'm making up stuff. If um, I don't know, if Rachel is not doing great or something's going on with her. I know you said yes when I was asking stuff about her. If she's your partner. I'm not sure exactly how you're defining that, the two of you. So I don't want to use the wrong term. I don't know if partner's still okay, or if it's girlfriend, significant other, spouse, wife. I don't know. However you do, but whatever. But you get my point, right? Like you're on vacation, you going on a cruise. Like, do you want these people to have access to that? And if you do, that's cool. And no judgment. It's like whatever works for you. I found that for me, I needed the separation, and so that there are people who first knew me because of my podcast, and then they become friends, like really close friends, and so then it's bled over, and the other way around, where like there's been really close friends who then have gotten involved in my podcast. But I think you want that separation. I think that's probably going to be helpful to you, so that it helps your privacy, and that way you can feel that you're off the clock sometimes, right? So that you don't have to talk about RPGs and gaming and being a GM and a DM all the time whenever someone contacts you. So that you can be like, here's my barrier, here's my boundary, and that's that. Uh, but the nice thing about separating in the beginning, at least, anyways, if you find that's not working for you, you can then go ahead and change it easily. It is much harder to, we're just putting some statues up here, everyone. It is much harder to like let everyone into your personal life and then be like, oh, I don't like this, and then try to take him out. And you can do that, but then that can lead to more hurt feelings, where maybe industry people or people in the community and followers, watchers, or whatever might be really hurt and then not want to be involved with you anymore. Uh, and not through your fault or anything. It's just a thing that people might feel, that like, why are you taking away this access I have? What did I do wrong? What's going on? So if you kind of set the boundary ahead of time, it can be a nice thing, I think. I just broke a spire. That's okay. It's Lego. I can fix it. And I'm sorry. I know I threw like the whole kitchen sink at you. You might not get this vibe from me, but I am a intense introvert, an extroverted introvert, but still an intense introvert. But you put me in front like this, in front of a camera online with this distance or a microphone, and I'll chat nonstop. We're moving to step 377, everyone, and which I just said we added the statues. And so the node is 1843 to 1860, major restoration by Jean-Baptiste Lassus and Eugene Emmanuel Viollet-le-Duc. I'm probably butchering the names, and so I do apologize. If any of you speaks French and you want to direct me to a resource where I won't completely ruin another country's language, feel free to do so. But if any of you are French speaking or of French descent, please accept my most sincere apologies for ruining your language. Uh, just like an American, huh? But really, I feel badly about it. I took French too, which is a terrible thing. I took like, oh geez, 5.5 years of French in school many moons ago, and more of Spanish, but my French was abysmal. And so there's a reason why I don't speak French. So actually, I'm going to bring the camera down because we're going to be doing some foliage stuff, but this could be cool to see a little bit closer. Yeah, Max says that makes sense. Cool. But Max, also, if you ever want to just talk about some of the stuff with me, if you like to, um, and just chat about it, DM me, or are you on Facebook at all? Facebook tends to be where most of my community is because I have an older community now. But if you're on there, we could connect on there. I can always chat through like Facebook Messenger, but of course, like on a Discord or whatever, if you wanted, just DM me and can chat that way too. If that is of interest to you, no pressure, dude. Thank you, Dave. Dave, you always pick me up and bolster me. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate you. You, Dave, are a wonderful person. And I hope you know that and that I'm not the only one who feels that way about you. You're just a good person. And I am thankful to know you. So we're doing this tree. And it's going right here. Did I mention you have all these other sound alerts on the extension below? I made them free, and I didn't even go ahead and use any of them. Okay, so let me play some of them for all of you. Just go down to the extension. And I like this one, so if I go off camera, use this, stay on target. That's actually a little louder than I thought it would be. I lowered the volume in a lot of these. They're still really loud. I'm gonna fix the volumes on those after stream. And I don't know if I told everyone, but Twitch approved more emojis. Sorry, emotes. So I'm just gonna put all of them in chat right here so everyone can see all the ones we have. Some of these you get if you're a follower, some of these you get if you're a sub, some of these if you give X number of bits or whatever, or different tiers of subs. I don't expect anyone to give bits or subs or whatever. If you do, thank you, but I just want to be here and hang out with all of you, is what it is. But just so you can see that there's other cool stuff. So we're making some little bushes right here. The dark underneath and then the other one's on top. So one's gonna go here. Boop. And then let's shift you. And one's going right here in the corner. Dave, yeah, I love the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah. So we are moving on to step 379, more foliage, everyone. Yeah, you did the yeah. Why did my phone do that weird thing? Okay, cool. So more foliage here. I love the foliage, but this is going to be the death of me, people. Because it's like, do one tree here, and one here, and here's all these fiddly bits. And I can't really complain, because that's what an architecture set is, right? It's just the scale of the fiddly bits. So as people can probably tell, since it's after our standard 2-hour mark, I'm going long. I'm going to stream until I finish this or pass out tonight. We're long, so I get it. Not everyone's going to want to stay or be able to stay. That's okay. If you want to stay, cool. When I'm done, we will raid out somewhere. We'll see who is... We'll see who's going to be on that we'd want to raid to. My gut reaction is raid to Ricky, but we raid to him all the time, so it might be nice to give attention to another streamer if we can. And I know streamers love when there's a raid. Heck, I'd be tickled pink if someone was like, "We're rating you." I'd be like, "Oh no," but also like, "Yay!" Did I just? I did the same exact step again. Oh goodness. Okay. We'll undo that in a moment. I did the same exact step again. Oh goodness. Hey, no, don't worry about it, Max. It's all good. Oh, there was a combo. Yay. Yeah. So Streamlabs is the thing. Like you get multiples of the same emote. They count as a combo, and I don't know what it does, but it's a like a cool thing. It'll be like combo. Um, but yeah, rating's cool, and actually for you, rating's going to be a really good thing because if you raid out to other people's streams, that's how they're going to get to know you, and they'll be like, "Hey, tell me about your stream, and thanks for the raid," and then their viewers will be able to get to learn about you and what you do, and then you can get follows that way. And right now, you're going to need a lot of follows because you need 50, I think it is one of the metrics for affiliate. So that's a good thing if you're able to do it. If you remember, and if you don't forget, don't beat yourself up over it. There's a lot to learn. I'm brand new to this streaming thing too. I tried to start before pandemic and then I gave up on it. I was like, it's not my thing. And then I came back to it. So I've been doing this about a month now, and actually of being back on Twitch, but actually streaming for 2 weeks now. Is that right, Dave? Have I been streaming 2 weeks? We're on day 9. Yeah, 2 weeks because we're on day 9 of building this. And Max, what word means what? You mean the Pokemon thing? Glammeow? We are the Pokemon community game. In our streams, we're part of that community, and so people can go to streams that have that, and they can. Oh, affiliate. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. I'm just tossing terms around. I'm so sorry. So affiliate is, and Dave, I saw your question. I'll answer that in a moment. Affiliate is, think of it kind of like an affiliate program. So like there are businesses out there you can sign up with and get an affiliate program where you earn money by being associated with them. So Twitch has an affiliate program, and it's like the first level of it being connected with Twitch in an official capacity. So when you reach affiliate, it looks like we have an ad break starting in 55 seconds. But when you reach affiliate, you can earn money from streams because people can subscribe to you. They can spend bits to cheer you. Each bit is worth a penny. And then Twitch splits that money with you. You run ads, and then Twitch splits ad revenue with you. But the big thing, and the reason why I and a lot of streamers want, I guess I'm a streamer now, and a lot of streamers want to do it is they give you extra things to do. So like we have channel points now, and you get channel rewards that you can do, so it makes the stream more fun. We got emotes, so you can use those cool little icons, and it lets you do that sort of stuff. So it just makes your streams more interesting. And then I think you can do polls. So like we did a poll to try to see what to do next stream when we finish this. And a lot of these things they only make available if you're an affiliate, or the next tier up is when you're a partner, and like that's much harder to get at. And ads aren't right now, but they're going to start any moment. And Dave, after ads are done, I'll answer your question. Ads should be any moment. I don't want to get you deep in something and then ruin it for all of you. But yeah, Max, Ricky's great to answer questions for that. He's been an affiliate far longer than I have. I mean, he's been doing it for ages, right? Ad should be any moment. I know I already said that twice, but it really should be. just going on to the next page. We're making shrubs, like big shrubs. Or maybe it lied. You could have lied at me. Oh, there we go. So if any of you in chat are subscribers, I'm just working on these big bushes. There's a info blurb I'll read when ads are over, but it talks about the size and dimensions of the physical building. And yeah, the real building, not the model. But I can give the dimensions of the model too. I can look it up on the website and do that. But we're just doing some foliage building right now. Ads end in 20 seconds. Or thereabouts. They probably take longer on the other end. But I'll start talking in like 20 seconds or so. Okay, claims ads are over, so I hope you're able to hear me, everyone. And I was just saying that there are more info blurbs right here for this set, and that they're dimensions for the physical building, not the Lego module. Not module, model. Can you tell I have gaming on my mind? But for the actual physical building. And so I'm going to share those in a moment. But I want to answer Dave's question once Dave is back. For sure. Because from the moment that Twitch tells me ads are ended to the moment that it actually ends might be a delay. Thank you, Dave. So Dave asked, do you have any favorite bands? I do. So some of them are going to be like, oh, cringe, right? Or just, oh, you're that type of person. I love Dave Matthews Band and Dave Matthews. Just really adore their stuff. It's one of my favorite all-time bands and musical groups. I love really certain genres of music. So 80s pop for me is huge. Things like early Madonna, Michael Jackson, Prince, for example, but just like any of that pop sort of stuff from the 80s, I'm really into. The Beatles is like a cliche answer, but like I enjoy the Beatles. I don't love them, but I enjoy them. You know, there's Zeppelin, there's Heart, Aerosmith, some AC/DC. I really, Green Day is huge for me. That 90s grunge movement was really impactful for me, so I'm into that. I like some K-pop. Psy, of course, like hit the world by storm, so that was something too. I actually like soundtracks. I was thinking of bands with like soundtracks to movies. John Williams and Zimmerman are some of my favorites. I tend to not listen to much rap or hip hop, although there's some exceptions to that. A little bit of country here and there. Dolly Parton is big. Garth Brooks would be another one for me. Faith Hill is up there. Alanis Morissette, not country, but she's up there for me too. Info blurb here says current sizes of the Notre-Dame Cathedral. This song is annoying as heck. The song is going away. There we go. Okay. Current sizes of the Notre-Dame Cathedral. Facade width 142.7 feet, which is 43.5 meters. Transept width 157.5 feet, or 48 meters. Total length 419.9 feet or 128 meters. Height of the spire, 314.9 feet or 96 meters. Height of the towers is 226 feet, 69 meters. And height of the nave roof is 114.8 feet or 35 meters. This is a sizable building, everyone. Just really, it's sizable. So here we go. We have to build some more of these, and it's going to be using up these dark green pieces. Believe it or not, we're actually not that far from being done. We have some gray pieces here, but most of the pieces here are the foliage. Actually, since I'm doing foliage work and we're doing this small stuff, I'm going to bring the camera back down. Sorry for the shakes there, everyone. So we'll get this going. So our piece roll by. It's all good. So these are flower elements, new flower elements anyway. The old ones were flat. And these just kind of slide on and then they hit a little nub so they don't go any further. Max, if you're still here, when will your next stream be? Do you know? I'm sure it's in your channel, or if you haven't done it yet, you can put your schedule in there if you know what your schedule is. But when will your next stream be? I'm curious if I'll be able to catch it. I think I mentioned this once before on one of the streams, but for those of you who haven't heard it, and if you already did, accept my apologies. But Ricky is going to be coming on my audio podcast. We're trying to set up when, but we're going to be talking about his painting commissions and the streaming on Twitch and just all this sort of stuff, and his positivity and mental health, if he's willing to, and just a variety of things. So I know he and I both live with different mental health things, and some of them are similar. So we're gonna work with that for each other, make it as compassionate and comfortable as we can, while still kind of adhering to the setup. And if he's streaming tonight, I may check in with him to see if he still wants to do that and if we can make any movement forward. So Max says, I just built the new Discord account and trying to join Ricky's server to message you and eventually introduce yourself to the spot. So yeah, Max, if you want, I'm gonna open the Discord up right now and I can tell you what to do. So I'm going to Ricky's Discord, and yeah, Ricky kind of has this like gatekeeping thing. So in the introduce yourself, oh wait, it looks like he let you in. So I see you there. There you go. So I just put a reply to you, and if you click on my name, it'll have like a little pop-up thing, and in that little pop-up window at the bottom, it'll say message Wargaming Recon, like at Wargaming Recon. You can just type a little message in if you want. And Max, you said we play a game of D&D on Tuesday from 6 to 9. That's cool. I was gonna say like 3 hours isn't a lot, but for an RPG, that's a good amount. And Dave says I like 40s and 50s music and metal and some other things. So Dave, the other night you surprised me because I remember you saying that you like metal and you like some stuff from the 40s and 50s, like big band things. I believe it's swing, maybe if I'm right. But then when you were pulling out K-pop, I thought, wait a sec, is this Dave saying K-pop? And it took me a moment to be like, oh yeah. Let's get this up and see how badly I connect these. So this is like this. I'm gonna ruin this, but that's okay. So this goes down, and then this one goes down here, That's a lot down. Maybe it's more like this? I don't know. Oh no, so this is like this. And then this one goes like this. Yeah, so that goes better. I'm gonna catch up on chat in a moment. I just wanna put these in before I forget what I did, because then I'll get confused and it'll be like, Jonathan, what mess did you make? And then, so for those of you who don't know, Dave, you know, because I talk about this, I'm open about this, but for Max and the rest of you, I live with uh, clinical depression and PTSD and generalized anxiety disorder. And so one of the things is I'm always worried about messing stuff up. And I'm always thinking that whatever I do is wrong. Yeah, that must be better. That seems worse. So I want to make sure that I get this right. Otherwise, honestly, I kid you not, it'll bug me all night. And it'll be like 1 in the morning and I'll come down. Because I'll be like, I did it wrong. I know I did it wrong. Let me fix it. And why am I a loser? And I'm just a terrible person. Because if I was a good person, I could have done this correctly. And what kind of person messes this up? And so, just for my own mental health, if it's cool, I'm just going to focus on this for a moment. And then I will catch up on chat. I promise. I'm just making sure I'm on target. Actually, I lied. These, I was calling these shrubs, but they're actually like really just big. Not just, but they're really big trees. Like very full trees. I probably did this wrong. This feels wrong. But we're going to go with it. Because life's too short. And I'll catch up on chat in a moment. So just hold on, please. I find it interesting that there's all these trees on this side. Oh, actually, no, the other side doesn't have any of this. It's not interesting at all. It's pretty standard. Okay. Thank you for letting me do that. Okay, so let me go catch up on chat. Okay, so Max says on Thursday we have a meta talk where we break down a review from a player and DM view from 6 to 8 and just go when it ends. And then on Fridays I take 2 hours to make the following session and then teach topics at D&D, so that also goes from 6 to 9. So you're streaming basically, if I'm right, you're streaming 3 times a week, right, Max? You're doing Tuesdays. Oh wait, no, sorry. No, you're right. So you're streaming 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and you do 6 to 9 p.m. on Tuesdays and Fridays, and 6 to 8 p.m. or whenever it ends on Thursdays. Did I get that right? And if I got it wrong, please correct me. And Dave says, yeah, my taste in music is very out there. It's not out there. It's just, that's who you are. You're a medley. You're like a medley of music, and nothing wrong with that, dude. 1 minute is something calm like 40s, and then it goes to German metal. Yeah. Max, that is correct. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I was afraid I ruined it. We are now on step 381, and we are going to build the spire. And since it's tall, actually, no, we're going to keep it low here because I'm just going to move that out. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Max. I really appreciate that, dude. So I'm just going to move all these pieces. Oh, there's some Technic here. Okay. I'm going to move all these pieces here so we can see. I might not check chat as much while I'm doing this, just so I can not take tons of your time tonight. If there's something in chat you really want me to see, there's those channel points you can do, or the extension down below. It doesn't use any channel points, so just use something to get my attention, like hello there, or whatever. And then I will take a moment to look at it, and I'll try to take a peek at chat every so often, but I'm going to try to focus on this. Because I also want to get your input on what Lego set we'll build next. And I don't want to be keeping all of you like forever tonight because there's other channels out there that we can read into and things that we can do. So I'm looking for these nice tiles here. And for those of you who've been here before, I've talked, and you can't see it so well, but this isn't a mold injection point. I like to hide them because I think they're ugly. Oops, as I fling pieces everywhere. Lego didn't used to have them as much, but they do now, and I think part of it is because they're doing more intricate pieces, and also they're printing more stuff more quickly and manufacturing things more quickly and in more places, so they're just not able to keep up with that. I'm just making sure that this is just uh, a single thing that we're building, not that we're doing some pieces multiple times. Oh, okay. I wondered if we're going to be using these for. So these are considered micro figs. So there's mini figs, which are right here. This is your mini fig, and then there's big figs. I don't have any nearby, but like the Incredible Hulk, they made a big fig of, which is bigger. Oh, okay. Max, I see here. I sent the friend request so we can connect tomorrow whenever. I'd love the help and advice and to connect. I'm going to go decompress and go to bed. Have a great night, and thanks for reaching out. Max, anytime I see your friend request on Discord right here, and I am saying yes. There we go. There you go. I'll just wave to you. Have fun. Ricky! Hey, bud! We've been saying all sorts of nice stuff about you. Yeah, Max and I have been connecting, dude. I don't know. You must see it on your end, but you are VIP on my channel here, dude. Because you are special. And actually, there's something I want to do. Just waiting for it to go through. There you are. In case you ever want to pop in and lurk or watch or whatever, you're always more than welcome, Ricky. And this way you won't get any ads. And I want to do gift subs from time to time to give to people, and we'll do like cool stuff so that they can be gift subs for like anyone who can have a chance. We are getting close to finishing Notre-Dame Cathedral, Ricky. So it's really cool. We normally would be done by now, but we're going long because seriously, we're so close to being done. And it's Friday. I was like, you know what? It's Friday. We can do this. Step 387. There we go. So, Ricky, I get to say this to you since you're here in my stream. How are you today? What's going on? What's your day been like? If you're lurking, that's okay. You might be streaming now, actually. Are you streaming now? You are? Okay. And you're looking here. Oh. I will try to get through this extra fast, people, so then we can just raid over to Ricky. He's probably like, oh, well, where are they? Because they're usually here. And then there's a group of us just chilling here. Alpaca Wallop. Oh my goodness. So happy to see you. Oh, I've missed your streams. I know you did them during the pandemic, and it was so cool to see them. And then they kind of stopped. Dave, yeah, enjoy your shower. do that, relax, take some time for you. We'll be doing this, and if you come back and we're not still streaming, it's because we've raided. We're probably gonna raid Ricky. Yeah, so I stopped streaming because I was like, I'm done with streaming, and it wasn't really my thing. And then let's see, let's make this long story short as possible. So back in February, we all went up to Oh no, your sound didn't work. I'm sorry. We went to beautiful Marlborough, Massachusetts, and went to a gaming convention. And I have a friend who's a minis painter, and I didn't get to really connect with her a whole lot. But then we went up to Maine in May. I'll see you in a minute, either here or Ricky stream. Ricky, you can yell at me when we raid your stream, and then you can get at me then, because you won't be able to hear my voice, but you're stuck listening to me now, dude. I get to do a nice thing for you. It must drive you crazy, because it would drive me crazy. So anyway, Alpaca Wallop, we went up to Portland, Maine, and went to. Oh, that's better. And I reconnected with that friend there, and so she's a minis painter, and she's like, "Come check out my stream." And I forgot that she streamed, so I was like, "Okay." Then I started connecting with other people, and they were all like, "Hey, you should stream yourself and paint minis and stuff." And one night I couldn't get into the stream, like they weren't streaming, and so I came across Good Enough Painting, Ricky, and I'm giving Ricky a shout out here, Alpaca, and I'm going to give you a shout out to Alpaca Wallop. But you should check out Ricky. He does minis painting, inclusive safe space, chill vibes, and he just has a great ethos. So I ended up in there because there was like people who watch, I don't know, my friends stream or whatever. Also go here, and I went there and I fell in love with Ricky's stream. And then between him and the other people, they were like, "Yeah, start painting minis." And I started talking about how I love Lego. And next thing you know, I'm streaming Lego. 9 days ago, I started. And then all these wonderful people helped me make affiliate. And I cried on Steam, of course. And then people did subs and bits, and there was a hype train and this whole thing on my first day, and more crying. But anyway, yeah, I'm here. So I stream, well, this schedule for the time being, Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 8 p.m. Eastern for roughly 2 hours. Tonight, we're almost done with the Notre-Dame. We're going to be finishing right here. And that's what it is. So do that after the kids go to sleep. So we got this beautiful spire right here. I'm going to lift the camera up because we're going to be going on to Notre-Dame right here. So Notre-Dame here, the spire's going right here. We got this handy little top-down view. But before I get there, so the Lego architecture sets have informational blurbs in them. And right here it says 1860, the spire is reconstructed because it was previously torn down during the French Revolution, but it's reconstructed now slimmer and taller than the original with the addition of sculptures of the 12 apostles along the slope of the roof. So those are the little minifigs that microfigs we put on. And then it also says the front doors of the Lego Notre-Dame Cathedral are open to allow us to peek through and feel the sense of awe you might experience when entering the intricate, vast arch spaces within. The single statue facing the spire has the face of Eugene Emmanuel Viollet-le-Duc. I'm probably ruining the French. One of the architects of the cathedral. He gazes at the spire in appreciation of the building, while the others watch over Paris. Blizzard, thank you for popping in. How you doing, dude? Thank you. Yeah. I think it's come out really well. We're doing the last bit. So I've just built the spire and putting it on. So this is like a moment. Alpaca, we are very link friendly. So if you want to pop some links in, I know I did the shadow, but like for socials or other stuff, so people can follow you and catch up with these streams, please do. That's beautiful. Wow, that's absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna move the camera to try to give you all a better view. So bear with me. This might get a little Actually, you know what I'm going to do? You can still hear me. I'm going to the pause view, so it's not all like wonky for you because I don't want anyone to get motion sick and like blah at me. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna really try to angle it just right so you can sort of see. Okay, here we go. A different view. So Notre Dame right here, and the blurb I read was about these front doors. So if you're here, you can actually look in them. We have the largest rose window on here. There's three on here. The Lego set, all of them are the same rose windows. Nice arches here. These are made out of wands. They're fairy wands, actually. These are supposed to represent like the interior of the towers with the bells. If I move up, you can see back here the spire with these other two spires. I'm gonna just turn this around. I should get a turntable actually. We get side view. You can see some foliage that we did, flying buttresses, which are really cool. Thanks, Dave. Side windows. These are microfigs to represent statuary. More flying buttresses. Oh, you post stories. Okay, please, everyone, go to Alpaca Wallop's Insta and follow them and connect with them. And I believe I have to be connected with you. I'm terrible about looking at stories, but I'll try to get better because I like keeping up to date with what you do. Here we go. And she's a crafter and into cooking and a friend of my wife's. And she's just absolutely, you're wonderful. I hope you know that, but you are just really delightful. And I admire you and what you do. But you have such talent with crafting that I don't. The set did really nice job of doing rounded work. We got some nice windows. You can see right here is this is the choir door entry, some nice side entries, a little bit of detail, and then a cool thing is you're so funny, is the roof comes up. So we can take this off, this whole section, but then these side areas come off. As I just broke something off, that's cool. But these side areas come off. Full of, oh, it's just a spire. That's fine. So you can take this up. These are smaller rose windows. There's gonna be an ad starting shortly. So I'm gonna take those, and then I want to show you the interior before ad happens. I just broke a tree off. That's okay. We'll repair. It's Lego. So you can see inside of the whole thing. So you can see detail in all it goes. So back here is like where they would have mass altars back there and everything, and then we go over this way towards the front windows and front entrance and everything. So it's really, really cool. That's a really not interesting view, but I'm just putting stuff back on. So it's pretty neat. Yeah, I bet you do send bunny related content. What do you think you can do about convincing my wife that we should get bunnies again? Yeah, the detail in this is friggin' amazing. I'm just taking these off to get this back in a little easier. Ad should be coming up. Oh, she didn't tell me about the bunny tattoo. I won't give away that you said anything. But yeah, I think that's a cool idea too. So I'm just going to take these off to get this in a little bit better here. And ad will start at any moment, and I'm not going to say anything during ad. Okay, ad ends in 25 seconds, everyone. For those of you who are subscribed, you don't have to worry about ads. And for those of you who are not, I'm sorry, you get ads. 10 seconds, people. I'm going to hydrate. Okay, everyone, so ads are ended. And just to kind of put this into scope here, this set, sorry for all the noise, this set, Lego Notre-Dame, is part of the architecture lineup. It's 4,383 pieces. Tonight is the 9th night of streaming building it. We've done roughly 2 hours a night. I've done a little bit outside. So that's 18 hours. This is like over that. So let's call it like 20 hours of building because we spread it out. And the physical set, I'm just going to pull it up on lego.com so I can give you those. And then we're going to do a poll, everyone, to decide what we're going to be doing next stream, which will be tomorrow night. And then we're going to rate out. So just hold on, please, while I get this up so I can tell you what the things are. But feel free to keep on chatting and chat while I'm doing this. This will just take a moment. Okay. So Lego Notre-Dame de Paris is the full official name of the set. Oh, it's kind of warm down here. Retails right now for $229.99, so $230. I did not pay that. I paid less. Not a ton less, but I did pay less. And dimensions. Wait, where'd the dimensions go? Dimensions for this thing. Come on. I don't need to see the features. I just want to see. Here we go. Specifications. So this, and I could measure this, but you know. So this set right here, all built, measures 13 inches high, 8.5 inches wide, and 16 inches deep. Okay, everyone. So now we have choices. So we did the wheel spinning thing to decide if we are going to do minis painting or Lego building next stream. It was decided Lego building. And last night's stream, we decided if we did a Lego set, it should be a small set. So we have a couple options here that I want to show everyone. And we're going to be voting on them. So we have Ray the Castaway, 239 pieces. So this is a small set. This is probably like a one stream set. I had this for a while. It was a gift with purchase. And then we also have from Lego Creative Line, Winter Market Stall, which is 271 pieces. So more than the other, but still not terrible. So I'm going to put a poll up, and I would love for everyone to vote in it if you are willing, and just see which of these two sets that we should do. Okay. So we got Winter Market Stall or Ray the Castaway. We're gonna make it a 2-minute poll. You get one vote, everybody. And the poll's up right now, so please vote in it. And have you say which set we should do next. If there's a tie, I'm gonna do that wheel picker thing and leave it to the fates. So right now we get Ray the Castaway in lead, but we could have anything happen really. There's a group of you in chat, and so we'll see where it goes. I'm liking this music, by the way. So what else is going on with everyone while we wait for the poll to finish up? We're almost like halfway through the time. Originally, I had kind of thought maybe keeping all the winter village stuff. Winter Market's one of them for winter to do like more of a themed thing. But heck, if people want me to do that, I'll do that. Eating ice cream. I had ice cream earlier. What kind of ice cream are you eating? We had some Friendly's Forbidden Chocolate in the freezer, so I had a little bit of that earlier. Just like 2 tiny scoops. Almost done. Oh, we might have a decisive winner here. It's looking that way. Bart's Deep Purple Haze. Oh, I don't know that one. That sounds cool, though. Okay, get your votes in now. Voting's almost over. Oh, black raspberry with white chocolate chunks. So, to me, white chocolate is not real chocolate. People love it, and more power to you. I love black raspberry, though. I like a nice black raspberry chip with, like, dark chocolate in it. But that sounds really cool. Okay, voting's over. Ray the Castaway. This is the next set we're going to build. 18 plus, set number 4566, 239 pieces. Here's the box art right here. And some cool stuff, right? You get Ray. He's a castaway, little raft. Dusty. So we'll build that next stream. And next stream will be tomorrow night. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. So everyone, thank you very, very much for joining us tonight as we finished. I can't believe we finished it. As we finished the Lego Notre-Dame Cathedral set. And it's been a blast. So I want to thank all of you for that. And we are going to go ahead. I'm just finding who we're rating out to. I mean, obviously I know who we're rating out to, right? But I just want to make sure they're still on, and they are. So we're gonna go raid them now. Just me typing this stuff to raid them. And it'll just take a moment for that to be a thing. And then we will get there in the raid. So hold on one second, please. Just doing some typey types. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna raid Good Enough Painting. Ricky is a minis painter. He's awesome. I hope you will all come with us to the raid. And it's a lot of fun. Thank you again. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening.